Hi Virgos, welcome to Scales Rising Tarot. We're going to get into your mid-monthly. Alright, we're going to pull a crystal card. Maybe something you need to work with this month. You'll probably hear a dog in the background. Alright, let's get into it. Virgos, what do we need for Virgos? Tourmaline. A stone for creativity's intuitives. Tourmaline is known for enhancing self-confidence and self-expression. It unites opposing forces and offers stability and understanding. Use tourmaline to attract positive energy and to exhilarate the spirits. So, confidence and expression. So maybe that's what we need to be focused on. All right. Let's get this started. We're going to be using the Fairy Oracle, the Wild Fairy Oracle. All right, what does Virgos need to know at this time? What does Virgos need to know? What do we have for Virgo? We have the secret path, an irresistible pull down a distinct path, ley lines, mystical traditions. Okay, with scared to fly on the bottom, the right moment, sensing out the right timing. Oh, maybe there's a path that you're being pulled to go down that you're not really ready to go down yet, as that came out in reverse. So there's a direction, and you're scared to take that path. You know, maybe it doesn't feel quite great. You know, 44 could be significant to you. 18. I think maybe you're waiting for the right time to go down a specific path. All right, let's see what we got. King of Swords. Ten of Swords. The Tower. Four of Wands. And one flip over. And the Knight of Swords. Seven of Pentacles on the bottom. I feel like with this King of Swords, I think you're starting to understand, you know, maybe where your life is headed, what direction you're supposed to be going in. But with this Ten of Swords, you know, I feel like this is kind of having some sort of crisis within yourself, especially with this Tower cards in here. It's like, you know which direction that you want to go. You know which direction that you're headed, but you're not quite sure in which way you should head. You know, this could be within a relationship, some type of marriage, you know, whether you're deciding to go home, so to speak. You know, but I feel like you're trying to find that drive or that passion with this Knight of Wands to do whatever this path is that you need to do. All right, let's clarify a little bit. All right, what do we got for Virgos? The Poet, the King of Scrolls, which is also the King of Swords. The Seven of Scrolls. The Moon in reverse. The Three of Stones. Queen of Spirals. I feel like with the King of Swords and the King of Scrolls in reverse, clarifying each other, that it's a back and forth decision. It's like, should I trust my head? Should I trust my heart? Should I trust my head? Am I lying to myself? Is this real? Is this not real? It's like that going back and forth energy. With this Ten of Swords here, the Seven of Scrolls in reverse, I feel like it's more, you going back and forth. Is this truly over? Do I have that effort or energy to put any more work into it? Do I really want to deal with this at this time? And then moving into the Tower with the Moon in reverse, I feel like the universe is trying to show you something. That awakening moment, like, it's like truth's being revealed, Nothing's hidden from you anymore. You know where you should go. You know which direction. It's just up to you whether or not you're willing to collaborate with that. You're willing to put any work or effort into it. I don't really see you wanting to put any work or effort into some type of marriage situation. Maybe you feel like it's time. It's time to start focusing on the things that inspire you to do. Try to make things happen in your life. The things you care about. But maybe you have that fear of ending something to start something new. You feel like it's not quite time yet, or you're holding on to something. All right. What are Virgos manifesting at this time? What are Virgos manifesting at this time? What are Virgos manifesting at this time? You guys not manifesting anything? Give me one, please. There we go. Step into your power with cool your emotions on the bottom. First quarter moon in Aries and full moon in Aries. So maybe around Aries season. I feel this is like you starting to develop some kind of truth within yourself, but maybe you need to step back with what emotions you're feeling at this time. Maybe your emotions are heated. All right, tell me about this step into your power. I feel like whatever situation this is that you're dealing with, whether it's like a separated marriage, it's a separated relationship of some kind, you know, a friendship ending, a job ending. I feel like it's more a relationship, but take it how it applies. That you're trying to find some kind of inner strength to tip the scales in your way, to find some kind of balance within the situation. You know, maybe you're coming in to offer something, some kind of work. Maybe, you know, I feel like you're offering up some kind of suggestion, especially, you know, having a third party come in, you know, I feel like it's more like maybe a therapist or a counselor or something, you know, because I think you're wanting some kind of progress within this situation. You know, and maybe you need to find some strength and stand your ground with that Justice card. You know, especially with the Emperor being on the bottom. The Tower. Eight of Stones. Ten of Stones. Two of Stones. 11 years. I feel like you're trying to find the strength to change something dramatically. You know, maybe the balance within power, or, you know, you want to tip those scales. But I feel like, you know, you're working hard to do something, you know, whether it is to bring in some kind of hard work, some kind of routine within yourself, you know. But I feel like there's something that you're kind of missing out on, you know, whether that's building something, and I do feel like it is more building something, you know, because we have the Ten of Stones, which is the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, you know, you're missing that, I feel like, concept to build that proper foundation for yourself, you know, and you keep waiting for things to come in. You keep waiting for things to progress. But you need to find some sort of... Loki. Stop it, babe. Stop. Come here. Put it. She barky today. Sorry, guys. Quit. Be a good girl. Lokes. But I feel like you need to find... Stop, Loki. Loki. Animals. But I feel like you need to find some kind of balance within your own inner emotions, especially with the King of Mirrors being on the bottom. You know, it's about that stepping into your power. You know, what drives you. You know, but also understanding how your emotions affect you while going through changes. So That could be for a change in a career, a job, a relationship shift, anything along that lines. All right. See what your advice is. See what your advice is. What's your advice? I will not be taking all of those. What's your advice for Virgos? What's the advice for Virgos? Entangled. You got an owie? I'm going to take those. You got 2913 and hotline on the bottom. Hotline always reminds me of, like, there's always something there to reach out to. There's always somebody there to talk to work with, to call if you need help. But I feel like whatever pain or owie, so to speak, and owies can be painful, but I feel like it's like a minor scratch that you're entangled within. You know, maybe you should reach out to somebody. You know, especially if your emotions are out of whack. Alright, what's this? Got an owie and entangled. Feeling like things are stuck with this Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Waiting for an apology. I feel like with this God Nowie and Entangled in the hotline, I feel like you are being resistant, especially to anything that comes into your life. You know, I feel like you're being resistant to your own happiness. You know, you're not willing to start anything new. It's like you're losing opportunities. You know, you keep trying to plant some sort of seed, or you keep trying to look at some sort of perspective about the future, where you want to build, how you want to change it, you know, and put the work in. But I feel like you need to contemplate that. You know, what is it that you're truly building? You know, is it good for you? Is it something? Is there something within yourself that you need to change? Or circumstances, situation. All right. All right. Both decks have the 10 of Wands on the bottom of it. So I think that's a specific message all in itself. So this Wheel of Fortune to the Death card, I feel like you are refusing to change something in your life. Refusing to transform something. You know, whether this is some kind of creative opportunity, but you're not willing to I feel like you're not willing to change any offers coming in. You're not willing to see things differently, so to speak. And with the Knight of Spirals, I feel like it's the way that you communicate to the world. Maybe the way you communicate to yourself, maybe the way you communicate to anybody else. I don't feel like you're willing to start with anything. You're not willing to do that equal give and take. That's what this lost opportunity is. Maybe somebody's coming in to try to be real with you and you're not willing to give and take to it. You're focused on your own things. I think with the Seven of Pentacles, the Magician, I think this is an understanding that you have the tools to change whatever this is. To tip these scales with the Justice. But I think a lot of it's saying is maybe you need to release a lot of other people's burdens. They're not your burdens to carry. Or maybe you need to release your own burdens. Drop what you've been holding on to. The other way I see this is that you're not willing to change any kind of cycle, especially when it comes to love, children, anything that might spark some kind of happiness within you. You're not willing to build with it. You think it's a bad investment. You're focused on your own gain, growth. But I feel like you've had time to contemplate this. It's like not willing to transform anything, not willing to communicate with it, not willing to give to it. Even though you keep trying to bring it in. But it's like, are you really justified in that? Or is this all a burden to you? That's what that Get an Owie and Entangled cards are about. Like, are you constantly entangling yourself in situations you shouldn't? All right. My dog's had enough. You guys have a great run.